Los Angeles. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go? Luis Arraez stands in.
Luis Arraez.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. And that's how this game gets started. And a swing and a miss there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next pitch is outside. And he gets tied up right there.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That one not close, and it's 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rojas makes the catch. One away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
In the air to left down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The pitch. In the air to left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one missing low. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low, 2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first, Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And a good eye there. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Righty to the plate. Pickoff move to first. Tatis dives back in. Two outs. Tatis runs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The wind of the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Merrill under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right, working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Ball one, no strikes. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball, could be two. Bogarts flips for one, and that's two. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now Machado up here.
Number 13.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
And Manny gets a piece.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. Not even close there. 1-2 the count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And he deals. On the ground right side. One out in second. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. There's a strike. Bogaerts starting up the middle at second, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in Aruba. Ball 1 to Bogaerts. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
The 0-1. Swings through that.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And ball 1.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch in the outside corner.
And the righty deals. Got it by him for the K.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Kyle Higashioka. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Ha-Sung Kim in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game, delivered some special moments for Korea.
Nice grab on the run, and there's 2 down.
The bat, number 4.
So the lineup flips over. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2. And there's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score. And we're back. Here's Muncy to hit.
The third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Darvish back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's in the dirt. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down. On the ground, right side. Kim with the throw to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Batting in, the center fielder,
Tommy Edman at the plate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that one pulled foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one's in there. That is strike two. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And here it comes. Just missed.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering way off the plate. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Swung on, popped up left side. Machado under it. They got it for out number 2.
batting ninth, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jurickson Profar. And a pitch. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. One down.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one missed. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. The Padres yet to pick up a hit here. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Gone! The Padres score first. It's 1-0.
Tatis is a superstar in baseball, and that swing of his is a big reason why. He's electric with the bat in his hands. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
Cronenworth stands in now and watches strike one.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Machado.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Manny Machado. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike one. And Manny gets a piece. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And the pitch. Outside low, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss.
3-2.
And that's ball 4.
The ball. Take the base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
For the Dodgers,
Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Darvish checks on the runner. Ohtani back in. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
The pitch. Shohei on the go. In the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
On the ground, 2 ball. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. Nothing across here this half. We played 4. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in LA, it's Xander Bogaerts
The
now.
second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
The pitch. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And it's even up. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kick steals. Wouldn't chase that time. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Hard hit to third. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike. Higashioka goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
One, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fought off foul.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Righty delivers the other way, and it's into the gap. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
No outs, runner at first. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, no outs. The batter now will be Will Smith. On but foul wide of third.
Well, they got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
In the air, center field. And they get the out on Smith. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
2 on, 1 out. Max Muncy at the dish. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
The Dodgers trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5.
One ball.
Oh, right to the backstop. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2-0 to count. Here comes. Dives, and he can't hang on. Runner from third comes across. It's 1-1.
He was all over that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And here is Miguel Rojas. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. The run scores from third, and a 2-1 ball game now. And that extends the inning.
Comes through with the RBI. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. And now 3-0. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Edman on second. Rojas at first. 2 out of the inning. And there's the automatic. And they're all loaded up.
Take your break.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Base is full, 2 gone. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. And Mookie takes. Bullpen action for the Padres. Adrian Morejon getting loose out there. Estrada getting loose as well. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's a little bit high. Now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Cronenworth drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall. And he's got it. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim. The pitch. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Arise. Up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The Padres down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that one ripped to left. And that gets down into the gap. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Jurickson Profar getting ready to hit. There's the strike up high. 0-1. Man at first, one away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Movement in the bullpen. Late trying it. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Garcia warming up as well. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike. Tatis waits. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never did.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One hit, one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Darvish back to work. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Bounced up the middle. And Freeman is retired.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one pushed foul. That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
The batter, number 9.
Gavin Lux,
Second baseman,
the next to hit.
Gavin Lux.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball. Two down, nobody on. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. This to center field. Merrill under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Alex Vesia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
And he deals. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Manny Machado. Looking to get the tying run on base. And Manny gets a piece. And now the lefty on the ground to third. Muncy fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. In for a strike. 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
This one in the air right field. Betts is on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The catcher.
Well, 1-run game. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the pitch. Just missed. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way high.
Count.
The pitch. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Right-handed reliever. And that one finds its way through.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So man aboard. And next for LA, Max Muncy. And a good eye there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Wouldn't chase that time. Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And now the center fielder, Tommy Edman. Outside low, and that's ball 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. So 2 balls and no strikes. That's to third, and it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out.
The batter, number 11.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Edge of the zone for a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
One out. Runners at first and second. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Outside, Estrada. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And strike 2. Bounced, and that got the pitcher to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's Mookie now, 1 for 3. There's a strike up high. It's 0-1. Two outs. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound. Adrian Morejon.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So first and second with 2 outs. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Up the middle, Kim tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daniel Hudson.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder.
The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And here it comes. Foul ball there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball,
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Michael Kopech getting ready to go. Phillips also getting ready. And there's a ball. Out to center. Edman in position. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Hudson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2008. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. And a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
0-1 now. The shortstop takes the ball. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2 down, nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that one finds its way through. Kim rounds second on his way to third. Coming home, the relay. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now Teoscar Hernandez. And that one hammered back there, and it's gone. And they add on. It's 5-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Stepping in, Gavin Lux. Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Late on that fastball.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Muncy in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Machado gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. Last chance coming up for the Padres. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Lake Trinan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now batting Jurickson Profar.
Diego, the left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Righty to the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Inside, just missed. Now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Okay.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Manny Machado now. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And that's in the dirt. That one fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Trying it is just 1 strike away. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shampi. Talk to you